Rugby World's exclusive coverage of the World Rugby League Sevens here on Prime Network. We're ready for the big one, the decider, the final of the Cup competition, with tournament favourites Great Britain, represented by their champion club Wigan, up against the Brisbane Broncos from the Winfield Cup competition. The Broncos' mission will be to stop Great Britain's main attacking weapon, number 5, the man with blazing speed, Martin Offier.
The Broncos take the field now for their battle with the English champions Wigan, led down the tunnel by Dean Bell. And the man behind him, Martin Offier, has scored 6 tries in the tournament so far. Let's have a look at the sides. Wigan, Botica, Myers, Bell, Miles, Offier, Edwards, Gregory, Betts, Dermott and Clark. Tremendous side. And the Brisbane Broncos, they've brought together a very good team for the tournament. O'Neill, Hancock, Renouf, Johns, Khan, Walters, Langer, Lazarus, Kerrod Walters and Terry Madison in jumper number 13. Bill Harrigan, the number 1 referee, has the final. Peter Sterling joins me in commentary. Gene Miles, Peter, up against his old club, of course.
Yes, won't be any love lost between Gene and the Brisbane Broncos, but it's going to be a big test for their stamina and their ability too, handling the football in these conditions. Up to date, it's been magnificent.
So it's time on from Bill Harrigan. Wigan running right to left. And coming back with the ball is Terry Madison for the Broncos. Immediately, the first tackler was Gene Miles. Now it's Willie Khan out to the 22 line. Dean Bell, 1 tackler, Sean Edwards the other. The Broncos ultra impressive against Newcastle. Referee Harrigan letting play go down the ground, applying the advantage. It'll come back for the knock-on and a very good chance for Wigan early.
Yes, not the start that Brisbane were looking for. A mistake on something like the 3rd tackle. I mean the Brisbane side, I'm sorry. And Wigan a great, as you say, Ray, a great attacking opportunity. See, Martin Offier has gone into 5'8", normally out on the wing, so they're looking to get him involved straight away.
So Wigan win the scrum. Sean Edwards gave it to Martin Offier. He ran into a cordon of Broncos now. It comes back along the back line now to Frano Botica, dual international. He's left the halfway behind him and eventually pulled up by Khan. Now it's Dennis Betts. Working play up towards the 22. Dummy half is Botica. Edwards at first receiver. Away now for Bell. Now it's Dermott. Offier gets out of a couple. Inside the quarter. That's his 7th try for the tournament.
Well, I mentioned advantages in this Wigan side. I said the fact that they had a little bit more rest, but there's another advantage. The speed of this man, the top try scorer in the competition. Moved the ball out, a missed tackle from Michael Hancock, whose defence has been very good up to date, and once he gets into open space, there's just absolutely no chance of catching this man. Been criticism of his defence, but when it comes to attack, none better.
So Wigan take first points and lead by 4 points to 0, and Frano Botica has a 50% success ratio with his kicking during this tournament. He's unsuccessful with this one, and so the scoreline remains with 2.5 minutes approximately gone in the first half. Brisbane now with Madison. Dummy half is Walters. Now it's Johns. Again, Miles getting involved in the heavy work of defence. Walters. Now it's Langer. One thing that came through with the Wigan semi-final performance was the vigour in their defence, the intensity. Johns is out of a fragile tackle, though. And again, it was Big Gino who cut him down. Langer away through Lazarus and Walters, and now with Renouf. And Renouf cut down. Bootlace tackle by Botica.
Chase across, boss, chase across.
Cross now for Lazarus. The line is only 8 metres away. 3 metres away. Langer! Langer gets the first try for the Broncos. It's 4 points all. Kick to come.
Langer may have got the try, but put the try down to Glenn Lazarus. Had Alan Langer in support, and he scored under the post. We see Lazarus taking the ball under a high tackle from Offier. Just the strength of this man. Good ball away, and some nice nifty footwork again from Alan Langer. Improves the position. The kick successful from Alan Langer. Moves up 6 points to 4. The Brisbane side now lead, and that's got them back on track, courtesy of a try to that man.
Yeah, that's me. And it still seems like a dream. But you don't have to be an Olympic marathoner to enjoy the benefits of running. Hi, I'm Frank Shorter from Runner's World magazine. Did you know that in as little as 20 minutes, 3 times a week, you can trim down, shape up, and have more energy than you ever thought possible? This free book shows you how. It's filled with super training tips for stronger and smoother running. And it's yours free, just for trying Runner's World.
Every month, Runner's World tells you all about high-energy meals, training secrets, staying healthy, even buying the perfect running shoes. Call now for your no-risk trial subscription to Runner's World. You'll get 12 big issues for almost half off the cover price. Just 3 payments of $5.99. There's no obligation. If you're not completely satisfied, get back every penny you paid. And with your paid subscription, you'll receive the exclusive Runner's World training log. Call the toll-free number on your screen now.
English Soccer, a new match every week on Prime.
So Wigan with the ball and taking it out through Andy Gregory. Away now for O'Fire. Down the sideline. Shut the gate. Chariots is going in again. 8th try of the tournament. Eight points to 6 now.
And not happy with the late tackle from Michael Hancock, but he's got the 4 points. And another, just an incredible effort of speed here. Outside Willie Kahn, who is not a slow man, current test winger for Australia. But it showed him a clean pair of heels. Took the ball around, and Michael Hancock did come in late. He did offend Martin Offia, but he has put his English side once again into the lead, 8 points to 6. And the kick unsuccessful from Sean Edwards as Langer restarts play.
And immediately they go to the right to Kerrod Walters. Now Chris John. So first one, then the other. Just the way you would expect a cup final. Madison. Langer. He's going towards the 22 line. Beautiful hands out there by Julian O'Neill. They've got him though, Sean Edwards. Tremendous cover there by Edwards. Kerrod Walters, his brother Kevin. They're 8 metres out. Willie Kahn. Last tackle coming up now for the Broncos. We're 25 seconds out from half-time. Kerrod Walters gets the pass away. Kahn can't take it. Over the sideline and turnover of possession. John Money there, the Wigan coach.
Yes, a nervous Wigan coach, but his charges are doing the job very, very well. We'll see nothing fancy here. Just a simple set of dummy half running as the clock winds down to half-time. They'll go in front, the English team.
So Dean Bell suffering cramp, unable to play the ball. I'll leave you with that question mark. It's half-time, and we're back after the break. Wigan leading 8-6.
Around 1900, GMC Truck built America's first gasoline-powered truck and went on to make trucks our only business. A heritage of trucks that, some say, worked a little harder, lasted a little longer. And that's still true today in a truck that gives you the most standard payload and the strongest resale of any full-size pickup. Sierra, from GMC Truck, more proof of the strength of experience.
A free back-to-back home run offer from the Sporting News. Home run number 1, a free home run video. The power, the glory. Major League Baseball and the Sporting News have created a new video, the 50 greatest home runs in baseball history. And it's absolutely free with your paid subscription. The myth makers, the record breakers, they're all here, and they're all yours when you subscribe to the Sporting News, but only if you call this number for this amazing TV offer. Home run number 2, 4 free issues of the Sporting News. You'll get 4 free issues of great baseball, football, basketball, and hockey coverage. If you like it, you'll get 27 more issues at this great TV price. If not, just write cancel on the bill and owe nothing. The 4 issues are yours to keep. Remember, you'll get the 50 Greatest Home Runs video and 4 issues of the Sporting News absolutely free. So call this number now and get your free back-to-back home runs.
60,000, 19,000 here today in deplorable conditions, which I guess testifies to the acceptance of sevens football in Sydney. Miles goes back at them. Big run by the former Bronco. Sean Edwards has gone into the dummy half roll. This is Betts now, trying to work it up the centre. 32 metres out from his own line. Wigan with that 2-point lead. Through Edwards onto Bell. Boddicker comes inside as they run the angle. Cut down by Kevin Walters, but not held. Sean Edwards again. Away from Khan. Arc-like run, losing some ground. Bell for O'Fire.
Here's trouble.
O'Fire stretching out now over the halfway. Beats the last line of defence. And Martin O'Fire goes in for his 3rd try in the Cup final.
Oh, brilliant play by O'Fire. Showed more toe than a Roman sandal there. Alfie Langer couldn't match it for pace. And Wigan, I can hear them at Central Park on the terraces. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Sean Edwards it was, out to Dean Bell. He's injured. O'Fire's not. And O'Fire put the pedal down. Alfie Langer came across in cover, all in despair. And O'Fire races away and puts it over.
So the conversion of the O'Fire try coming up. Boddicker gets the flag in the air, just the one-touch judge adjudicating on goals. Wigan extend their lead to 14 points to 6, and O'Fire comes to the benches for a rest. Incidentally, Paul Vorton, I hope your day job is nice and secure. Ball to be played by Gerard Walters. Lazarus going up the middle.
He's played well, Lazarus. New buy for Brisbane from the Canberra club, and he's played very, very well.
Langer away for Kevin Walters now. Over the 22. Cut down from behind.
Dennis Betts once again. Brilliant tackle. Second row on 5/8, and he ran him down easily. Someone should tell Dennis Betts that sideburns went out when Elvis carked it.
And the 3-man scrum goes down 8 metres away from the Wigan line. Gregory now with the head taped.
Oh, he's a tough man, Ray. He's a tough little rooster, Andy Gregory.
It took the efforts of Lazarus and Gerard Walters to stop him. Boddicker, Dermott, Johns the tackle. Gene Miles. Dermott again going in to distribute. First receiver, Gregory. Gregory's into a little hole. The little legs are pumping away. And eventually rounded up by Julian O'Neill. Crowd of some 19,000, as I said, braving the conditions to see the Wigan champions as Dennis Betts makes another grand run. 5 tackles gone for Wigan.
He must be close, Dennis Betts, to being the player of the series. He's been outstanding in every match that he's played.
Gregory kicking ahead for the chasers. Dean Bell's coming, but so is Radoff.
Good pressure by Bell. Had Radoff covered all the way, and now Wigan get the ball back from the dropout.
More pressure coming for Brisbane.
14-6 with just over 4 minutes remaining. Ray, I think Brisbane, they're Gary Goners, and Wigan, the 4-1 favourites for the competition. They'll take home the Nissan Sevens trophy.
Langer's dropout, landing right in the middle of the ground.
Oh, no.
Couldn't have landed for a worse player in opposition. O'Fire out to Betts. Betts steaming down the sideline. Langer to beat. Khan comes at him. O'Fire! O'Fire gets number 4.
Well, it wouldn't be anyone else, would it? Unbelievable play, but Dennis Betts once again from the dropout. As you'll see it on the replay, O'Fire gets the ball. Hunts left. You can see Dennis Betts out wide. He beats a couple here, throws a good pass to Betts, and Betts races away. Gerard Walters pushes him off easily. Alfie Langer comes, but O'Fire, give it to me, lad. And over he goes, number 4.
Yes, and a little bit of the old, how do you do, brothers? A game that was made very much for this man, Martin O'Fire. Wigan leading by 18 points to 6, 4 tries to 1. And Sean Edwards, who's had his nose broken in the previous game for the 10th time in his career, had 6 stitches inserted, unsuccessful with conversion.
Across the world, phones are ringing. Who's calling?
Hello, Mum.
People who have the AT&T Reach Out World plan. They're saving an average of 20% on calls to friends and family in over 50 countries and areas. Even if you spend only $12 a month on international calls, you'll save on your calls to Mexico, Canada, across the Atlantic, or the Pacific. Dial 1-800-822-0746. Then go ahead and call, and the longer you talk, the more you'll save. The low $3 monthly fee gives you over 120 hours a week to save. You'll even get a state-to-state discount. Across America, people are signing up for the AT&T Reach Out World plan. Because with these savings and all the quality and service you expect from AT&T, it's our best value in international calling. Sign up now.
At GMC Truck, we've seen days like this for over 80 years. And have learned the value of a van that gives you the most room in its class. The added safety of four-wheel anti-lock brakes. The traction of full-time all-wheel drive. And the feeling of security that can only come from a van that's built as strong as a truck. Safari from GMC Truck. More proof of the strength of experience.
Rugby World is brought to you by AT&T International Long Distance and by South African Airways, the only direct service between New York and Johannesburg, and by GMC Truck, the strength of experience.
Martin O'Fire in this competition since its inception has now scored 10 tries over the last 3 days. He scored the first one and he scored the last 4 as well.
Sean Edwards. Almost unbelievable that at Balmain he was on the benches for the major part of his year.
You said it, Ray. He's a fine player.
David Myers goes to dummy half for him. Gregory Bodica. Bodica's knocked on and cleaned up there, making a knock-on out of it by Dean Bell. Wigan not even giving the Broncos an opportunity to take the advantage there. Langer has to put the ball to the boot. Khan gets across just in the nick of time.
The Broncos haven't played poorly, you know, Ray. They've just been outclassed by the pace of a Fire. It's just unbelievable. They're still trying. They'll try to the death.
Played by O'Neill, away for Madison. Langer goes to the right. Again, Miles, the tackler. O'Fire might have scored some marvellous tries, 4 of them in all, but Miles' defence has also been an outstanding contribution. Gregory to play it. 1.5 minutes of time remaining. And the Nissan Trophy, the Nissan Cup for 1992, heading back to Central Park.
Gene Miles is 32, but he tells me he's having the time of his life over there at Wigan, and he could end up playing there for another season next year.
Dean Bell, that's the halfway line. You can barely distinguish. And you can see from those pictures just how soggy this ground is. But their handling right through the day has been incredible. Into the final minute as Miles slowly plays the ball. Gregory across, trying to work into space. Gerard Walters and Terry Madison putting him to the ground eventually. Dermott. This is Sean Edwards. Little goofy step before it goes to O'Fire, back to Dermott. They're looking for an opening down the right now. Dermott again. 5 tackles gone. Gregory is probably the man to watch to the left. And here he is. Bodica. Bodica kicking now for Dennis Betts coming down the left flank. Hancock is there for Brisbane. Away from the tackle. And so Hancock on a lengthy run down towards halfway, but Dean Bell makes the tackle.
Well, it's all over, Ray. Congratulations go to Wigan. They've flown 1,000,000 miles for this, and they've done very, very well. Wigan 18 have defeated Brisbane 6.
So Great Britain win the first ever World Rugby League Sevens tournament. Despite the rain, there were plenty of magic moments, many of them supplied by Martin Offier.
Stretching out now over the halfway, beats the last line of defence, and Martin O'Fire goes in for his third try in the cup final.
On our next program, we begin our coverage of the Winfield Cup playoffs, leading up to the Super Bowl of Rugby League, the grand final. For Rugby World, I'm Phil Noonan. I hope you can join us then.